Right, that was blurry. Terrible, I know.
Really awesome pose.
The pose was
That's my Vogue.
You need to tag you? Do you have a Twitter?
I don't have a I have Facebook.
Okay.
Can you tag me?
No, I can't.
I need to get a Twitter account. I need to tweet. Yeah. Do you guys tweet? Right, exactly. Do you Facebook? Sorry. Yes, I'm tweeting. Hi, I'm Laura Bailey. And you're in my channel. So this past year has been really awesome. I got married, which I'm sad. And what all came out? Final Fantasy 13 2 just did the shit year, like season 3 came out last year. Saints Row the Third came out last year. Star Wars: The Old Republic is Sims Medieval. Do you guys play Sims? Sims. Isn't that cool? So wow, it's so packed in here. This is crazy. Do you guys have any questions for me? Pour moi? Yes. Who's the favorite anime character you've ever voiced? Is that what you asked? My favorite anime character I've ever voiced is always a toss-up based on my mood. So today, I'm going to say Sana Karada because she's hyper and I'm feeling hyper. Yes. Oh, why did I think Photoshop? Yeah, I can do a Photoshop rap. What? What? Somebody say something? What's going on? Voice cheat? That's not my thingy. That's just a random board of characters. Those aren't mine. Sorry. Not part of the presentation today. You guys ready for a rap? Yeah. Feel so crack up on this stage. Oh, Sonic Sweet Mood goes up and down. Oh, Sonic Sweet Mood goes up and down. I slept in this morning, it was unusual. Made to school, which becomes so brutal. All because of Keto the monster, my nemesis. Put him in life, his brain needs analysis. He makes teacher cry, the work gets done. The class is a monkey house and he's the lead one. That is art. Yes. Did I watch the finale of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Well, let's see. I'm lust, and I'm a little bitter. So no, I didn't. Don't tell Travis. Yes.
Can you say something in your Maka voice? Please.
Can I say something in my Maka voice? Is this my Maka voice?
Yeah.
Something. Maka chop. Yes.
How did it feel like doing Kid Gen and Kakaishi? Gen
How
as a
did it-
child.
Wait, how did it, who? Say that again?
Gen as a child and Kakaishi.
Gen as a child in Kakaishi. Gen as a child in Kakaishi. That's not who, was I Gen as a child in Kakaishi? Was I that?
Yeah, you did your Kid Trunks voice.
I did? It was awesome, it was really nice. But I was somebody else in Kakaishi. Wasn't I?
What?
I was like the lead girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm confused.
Pokemon?
Yes.
Which character gives you the most trouble to, like,
Dial in.
Yeah,
This is really random, and I don't know if you guys played any of the Sonic games. Why am I drawing a blank right now? What's my little boy character, the little robot? Omochao. I'm sorry. Yeah, Omochao. For some reason I was thinking Oichi. I'm like, that's the wrong character. Omochao. Yeah, his voice was really. I don't know why on Earth I auditioned with the voice that I did because it was the most painful audition that I did, and it made me feel like I strained my vocal cords just by doing the audition. And then when I got cast, I had to do that voice for hours and hours on end, so that sucked. But my director, Jack Fletcher, was really, really awesome. He taught me new techniques for doing little boy voices, and it was very helpful. You in the back, in the gray shirt.
Do you enjoy voicing Sarah in
Oh my gosh, I love voicing Sarah in Final Fantasy. Come on. Yeah, I've been a fan of the Final Fantasy series, so to be able to be part of it is really awesome. And I said yesterday, I got cast in 13 as Sarah, and it was like, yes, but at the same time I was like, oh, because I really wanted to be in the party that, you get to see for more of the game. And so then when I found out when they decided to make the sequel and I was the player character, that was awesome! I was very happy. Yes? What's my favorite monster? The little flan tomatoes. What? Nice. Yes?
Is there any role you played that you wish got more attention?
That I wish got more attention? Oh, well, I wish every character I played got more attention, let's be honest. Yeah, there are. Raspberry. Aw, she's fun, isn't she? No, I wish Koda-chan would have gotten into TV. I wish Soul Eater would have gotten on TV because I feel like such a good story, and the animation is amazing, and I don't see why, but I mean, obviously it has an awesome fan base anyway, but yeah, it would have been, I feel like it should have gone on TV. Yeah?
Do you plan on playing Schwarzenegger in Helsing Ultimate as it continues?
Oh yeah!
Awesome, okay.
Yes!
Because they changed the makers?
Well, they changed, it's still the same people doing it. We still have the same director, Taliesin is still directing it, and just because it just changed distributors. So, we're still all in clear on that.
Awesome, you're my favorite.
Thanks, I'm my favorite too. Yes, in the white awesome beret.
So how much does it bother you that Mustang killed Lust?
Thank you. Full Metal's an amazing show. And I do wish that I could have stuck around a little longer for that. Because I feel like I'm missing out on an entire world right now, because she's not there. And Travis doesn't rub it in like every day. So that's good. Yes, with the waving of things. Can I talk like Kid Trunks? I do talk like Kid Trunks a lot of the time unintentionally, which is really awkward, actually. So there you go. Yes.
I was just wondering, how does it feel to be in the lead role of Chun-Li?
Oh my gosh. I love being Chun-Li, even though her moves are really hard to pronounce. But no, I freaked out when the auditions came through for that. It was all, whenever we audition for video games, it's really secretive and nobody ever tells you what you're actually auditioning for when you audition for it. And you have to sign all these non-disclosure agreements so they can sue you if you say you're in it before it comes out and everything. And I auditioned for this game. They just called it Random Game, and I was auditioning for character number 3, and the director is like, so this girl is really tough, but she's also pretty girly, so it's a nice mix of the two. Just for reference, this is what she looks like. And he slides a picture of Chun-Li across the table, and I freak out, because then I realized I was auditioning for Street Fighter. What? And so yeah, I freaked out, and I was like, that's Chun-Li, this is a character 3! And so I auditioned, and I think I was one of the only girls that actually knew that was Chun-Li that auditioned, come on. And that might have had something to do with me getting cast, I don't know. Blue hair, yes.
Okay, can you say I'm Jordan Honda in Lust's voice?
You
fishnet. And then you just stood up. Yes.
Would you like doing the voice for the boss in Saints Row?
Oh my gosh! I know, I get excited about every character you guys mentioned. That's so lame, but I love every character.
And what was your favorite moment in the game?
Well, okay, so yeah, I played the boss character in Saints Row the Third, the female one boss, which you all should play because it's awesome. Played through the game, and I made a character that looked like me, and I gave her my voice, and I kicked people in the face. Loved it. My favorite, oh gosh. My favorite part to record was, I'm not gonna say it because there are small youngins in this room, but when she gets put in the car with the tiger, and she like barges into the wrestling room and she's like, "A tiger!" And I just love that whole sequence. It was really fun to record. Yes, you in the back, in black. How many video games am I or have I? Have I? A lot. I don't know how many. I'd say, I honestly don't know what, like almost 100? No, is that overzealous? Maybe 50? I don't know. Go on IMDb or go to my website. Hey, that'll work too. Even though I don't update it nearly as much as I should. And it's just lizardbee.com, or you can go on IMDb and look my name up. And yeah, it'll have all of the list of credits. And there's a lot on there that I forgot I was in. And there are some on there that I'm not actually in, so it's really confusing. So it's probably better to go to my website, because you know those ones are actually ones that I've added myself, so I know I'm in those ones. Yeah. Yes?
Do you know what you were getting yourself into when you auditioned for Shin Chan?
No. I had no idea. All I knew is like, we were doing this new show called Shin Chan, and they wanted it to sound like the Japanese versions of the characters, much more specifically than any other show that I'd auditioned for. And so they just played this voice in Japanese in my ears, and I couldn't tell if it was a boy or a girl or what the heck was happening with it. It's a really weird voice, and I thought I did an awful job because the whole time I felt like I had this potato in the back of my throat, and it just was so weird. And I ended up getting cast, and then I found out all it entailed. And why, thank you. Shin lets my inner little boy come out and play. You with the furry hat in the back. Oh, there's two of you with a furry hat in the back. That's funny. You with the gray one, and then you in the pink one. Yes.
I have a request.
Yes.
If you can find Chris Sabbath, maybe a big hug, because next year will be the year of the snake.
Ooh, really? That's exciting. I will slap him across the face for you. You in the pink hat. Is it pink? Well, you in the face hat. What is that on your head? It's Beaker! Oh, that's great. Okay. What's your question, Beaker?
What role were you most likely shocked that you got?
Was I most shocked that I got? The Sim was the one that I was most, because I played a lot of Sims. A lot. I killed so many poor little in swimming pools, surrounding them with fences that they couldn't step over. Those poor things. So yeah, when I went in and I read for it, you had to do the scripted Simlish, and then you had to make up your own Simlish for the audition. And I had no idea what I was doing, and it was. But I think having played so much, I had a little bit more of a understanding of what Simlish sounded like. So yeah, I was thrilled when I got that part, but shocked at the same time. It's very, very strange. It's such a weird recording process. Yes. Will I say something? For goodies, shut up. Oh, Simlish. Yes. Yes, you on the floor looking around. Is that me?
I'm sorry. I just got a really random question from one of my friends who's obsessed with you.
Okay.
She wants to know if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Oh gosh. If I could live anywhere in the world and it would mean that I could work, I would still be doing what I love.
Absolutely.
How about, Tahiti. How about that? Because it's like beautiful and relaxing and you can lay on the beach every single day and that sounds pretty darn swell. Yes?
Was it like annoying playing Marta the Wally in Tales of Something?
Was it annoying to play Marta?
Because like your voice is like,
There are some characters that I get cast as and I cringe because I know I'm gonna get just slaughtered online with people saying that my voice is the most annoying thing they've ever heard. And maybe Marta was one of those, I don't know. But I do love Marta. She was a great character. She was so cool. Yeah, she's awesome. And you know, they're comic book characters, but I don't always have control over what the directors decide to tell me to make my voice sound like. You know what I mean? You get cast and then you do what they tell you to do. Oh gosh, so many hands. You.
What's your least favorite and favorite scene in Koruta?
My least favorite and my favorite. I really like. I did record that, right? Or did I just see that in the second season and I wanted to record it? What was the scene in Aikido and her get their head stuck in the window? That is the second season? I liked that scene. No, I recorded. Okay, scenes I didn't really enjoy recording. Didn't we have to do that whole bit with like, what? Okay, it's been years, so don't judge me for not remembering all this stuff, okay? What's the dude with the silver hair that Chris Patton played? Yeah. What was his name? I don't remember, but he was annoying. And I had to do a lot of scenes like where they were both doing like these weird trumpet songs and stuff. I hated that. But I really liked the pig song that Sana sang. Well, I just love doing all the raps because there was a challenge every single time, and the writers tended to make them faster and faster and faster as this series progressed because they thought it was funny to make me squirm. So yeah, it was a nice challenge. It was a lot of fun. Green shirt.
Do you regret doing any anime characters? Like, do you have any anime characters that you've done that you regret ever having for?
There are sometimes when you get cast. I think there was one character that I did. I don't even remember what it was for, but she was a very small character, and she had one scene that looks a little questionable. And I usually stay away from the anime that is a little, you know what I mean. And there was one shot of her. It was like the one character was dreaming about her or something, or fantasizing about her, and it was really graphic. And I've seen it online where people have just cut that as like a voice that I did, and it bothers me because I don't feel like that is representative of the work. So when it's something like that where you can cut it out and make it look like it's something it's not, that makes me sad. But no, I love what I do, and I love all the characters. They're fun. Red dress and ears and hair. Can I do Tokine's voice? Is this Tokine's voice? It's so sad when they're all like so close to my own voice. I'm like, I feel like I've been in Tokine's voice the entire panel. So yeah. Hi, I'm Tokine. I like fighting things.
yes.
Do I find Black Star annoying? I think Black Star is awesome. I'm sorry. You were hoping for another answer. No, every character in the show is awesome. Thank you. Purple hair. Who was my favorite character in Soul Eater? Soul? I think Micah did an awesome job, and he's hot. White, bleachy guy, yeah. What's my favorite anime? Say Fruits Basket. I do love Fruits Basket. I also love Soul Eater. Can I talk about it some more? And I think Soul Eater. tie? That's a camera strap. It looked like a tie from here. But I'm still calling on you. Oh, you do have a tie. You're next.
Have you ever seen blood races to a degree?
I've seen clips of blood rain. Oh man, I'm sorry. Has anybody else seen it?
It's awful.
Right? I didn't say that, but right? Doesn't this table look like a catwalk?
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna walk down it, but I don't think it's stable. So I've been like fighting every urge I have to like strut. After my Vogue pose, right? Yes. Oh no, I said you were next, and then you're next.
Do you like playing pranks on the other voice actors, and what's your best one?
What's my best prank?
Yeah.
I don't know, have I told this one before? Colleen was my roommate, right? I pulled a lot of pranks on her because she does not like me to pull pranks on her. She does not find it funny, but I really, really do. She got this new laptop when we were living together, and it was like, this is my pride and joy. I just bought this laptop, it's amazing. And at the time, she was doing voices for Kitty Grade. Has anybody seen that? It was her first lead role. She was so proud of it. She just loved this show so much. So I went online and I found really compromising pictures of her hair, really terrible pictures. And I sent as her wallpaper on her new laptop. Because she hadn't worked with it enough, so she couldn't figure out how to change her wallpaper. So that was really great. And then shortly thereafter, she had her laptop up at Funimation, and she left it, her pride and joy, she left it in the green room. And so I took it, and I hid it in our producer's office under his desk. And then about 15 minutes later, I was like, Colleen, where's your laptop? And she freaks out, she's like, I don't remember where I left it. Oh my God, and so she like runs into the green room where she last saw it, it's not there, and she is like crying by the end of it. I felt horrible. But then it progressed so far that I couldn't tell her because I knew she would really, really be mad at me. So I did like this sort of like try to like subtly bring it back out of the office. She caught me, it was terrible, we were in a fight. I love her. She was my maid of honor in my wedding. Yeah. What time is it? Am I running late?
We're on Bailey time, so
Awesome.
that means we're early.
Whoa. 10 minutes?
Not like
2 minutes. 2 more questions. If I answer really long. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes.
What's like the most shocking thing from Shan Chan you ever thought you would say? Like, when you're watching the show and they say something, you don't think
They say some really terrible things. Right. I think there was that one episode where he's laying face down on the ground and he's like, I'm a corpse on CSN. And he tells people to like give him a butt topsy or something. And so for that whole sequence I had to record like with my hair. But I told you were next and then I didn't call on you. Yes.
If there was a dance named after you, what would it look like?
Why did I call on you? What would it look like?
Yeah.
Probably it would be like something like,
No Bailey. No Bailey.
and it would be called
No Bailey.
The Awesome. What was that? That was the worst dance ever. Last question, you.
the Shin Chan ass hands.
Oh, why? If somebody else wants to come in here and do the ass dance, I will voice the ass dance. But I will not do the ass dance. You requested it. You want to come up here? See how it feels. Exactly. I can bring you up here.
Baby, you do what you want.
I give you, oh, sorry.
Do what you want. I didn't mean that like an ex-wife way. I meant like, do whatever you want. I meant like,
Yeah, thanks, Todd. It's Todd's panel now. He's gonna set some stuff up, and then he's gonna start talking to you, and it's gonna be amazing. If you feel like getting an autograph later, I'm in the exhibitor hall, signing autographs.